Sweet stuff.
I can't even hear how bad it sounds.
We back at it again, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! I have to kind of do it quiet. There's a baby upstairs sleeping. Woo!
We're back.
Woo! Also, a round of applause for Tom. He's a cute baby. I got to see her for the first time today. She's sleeping, but I can't. It's still cute.
Kick my ass.
It's not. It's definitely not. Tom, you ugly fuck.
That's fair.
It's all your wife. So, kudos to her. Anyway, baby.
Anyway, we're here
We back.
in person.
We ballin'.
We balling.
We extra stupid.
We extra stupid / tired because
Baby.
baby. So sorry. Yeah. Go team.
I gotta be out of here by 7 too, so it's probably gonna be a shorter episode. Well, 40 minutes probably.
It works. Our new league is off to a slow start. Sorry.
Oh, you fucking.
I'm really tired.
How? Where the? Oh, here we go.
I came in second last week. What's the new standings?
Oh, it was 11th. That's not good.
What's the new standings?
Oh, let me look. Hold on.
Anyway, our new league, our next gen league, is off to a slow start. We got a couple people interested, working on getting it filled up, so we have a Monday night race for you guys. NASCAR was
You're 4th. Kluge's 5th.
fuck yeah. How many points?
Like 20 roughly.
Okay,
A little less.
all right. I can hold that lead. Let's do it.
I'm so pissed, dude. I was top 5 in it, and now I'm 10.
You're 10th
Yes.
because of that one time.
Well, I
didn't.
I missed it twice,
Oh.
and there was a couple like low point weeks, so that'll
rough go.
that'll do me dirty. So
NASCAR was where were they? Uh-oh. Why can't I think where they were? Where were they? They should tell me.
Yeah, let me look.
Las Vegas. They're at Las Vegas.
South Point 400.
Yeah, Las Vegas. South Point's a casino. Halfway decent race. It was kind of interesting how it played out. Strategy was huge, and then it was not huge. So it was kind of weird. I don't even remember who won. I feel like Denny won. I think Denny won, yeah. With Chase closing in. Halfway decent race. Formula One race, however, was insane. Really good race. Lando qualified first. And just there was looming rain. Rain finally came at the end. A few people pitted, other people didn't. Lando spun out, lost the first place, pitted for tires, finished 7th. That kind of sucks.
Yikes.
Your boy Lewis Hamilton won. Not either of our boys, but yeah. So that kind of sucks.
Yeah, he's getting the proverbial gluck again.
Look. But, you know, it was kind of uneventful. I think it was Sochi, so it was uneventful besides that part, from what I remember. My memory's thrown off. These next few weeks are going to suck. I'm sorry.
At least we're back in person. Woo!
These past few weeks have sucked, plus these like, since the Kluge Shep episode, they've sucked because I've been tired. I'm sorry.
No, I don't know. Kluge sucked, so.
I'm gonna have to apologize again.
No, it's just forever. Like, I'm just forever blasting Kluge and Sean, just because.
Love it.
Sean didn't make it this far anyway, so.
Yeah, he's already out.
Actually, he's probably still here because it's racing stuff. So.
IndyCar was at They were at Long Beach, and Colton Herta won. Joseph Newgarden was second place. I think he needed to win the race and lead the most laps in order to win the championship, but didn't. So Alex Palou won. We had another guy, and I'll show you the video of it. The other guy fighting for the championship, Pato, was taken out, was just driven through. So that kind of sucks for a championship contender. And that's all the racing I was able to kind of check in on. I know there was an IMSA race, but I didn't get to watch any of it because your boy was sleepy.
Who? I forgot that's going on right now.
IMSA?
Yeah.
I think there's one more race.
How are the Corvettes doing?
Well, they're the only ones in the class, so they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, I guess, right?
They only have competition like, well, I guess they have the Porsche, but that Porsche is not really a huge. I mean, it's their competition. It's their first year in that class, so.
Well, they were balling out fucking last year when they came out with them, so.
Yeah.
To be expected.
So
Chevy all the way, baby.
baby.
Fuck everything else. Except, I don't know. I mean, your boy wants the fucking Challenger, so.
Keep it down. Go Dodge. I'd love to see Dodge in NASCAR again. They were showing like, so they have obviously not the next gen cars, but the current gen cars that they're using. They have like a rendering of what a Dodge would look like, and
dude, they would look
slurp that shit up.
Yeah, you know it's funny, like they're just fake chassis anyway.
Oh, right, it's the same thing underneath.
It's just like a sticker, so
yeah.
But still, I don't know.
Actually,
they make them
currently.
I think like aren't the
getting,
curves slightly different for like each?
Yeah, there's a little bit of the front end is what really only the difference. The rest of it kind of looks the same.
Yeah.
The front end on like the Camaros are actually fiber or whatever the material. I think they're sheet metal, but they're actually formed into the nose of it. The nose, yeah.
Yeah.
And like the flatness of the Mustang is there. The kind of triangular shape of the Camry's there. Mm-hmm. So the shape is there in the front.
Well, like what's the biggest thing you look at when you're gonna look at those sports cars? You look at the front of it. Yeah. That's like your biggest distinguishable characteristic.
Well, some of them are like the Corvettes are the taillights for me.
Right. Yeah.
Especially the new ones, because the new ones you can't fucking tell them apart from.
No, I know. Especially the new ones measured up against other like sports / supercars, they'll kind of look
identical.
Yeah.
Until you look at the classic.
Right.
And it's not even. It's a different tail like setup. But it's
still that like dual.
Yeah, you can still tell it's.
It's like Mustang too. They have the three little.
Yeah.
I do have to admit they have. I'm not a Ford fan, but those newer ones, they're growing on me a little bit.
They're mean looking.
They do look nice.
They
do look very luxurious.
I kind of been vibing with the Bronco a little bit.
Bruh.
I know. I don't think we'll get one, but I'm just
if you're gonna get electric SUV, get the Hummer when it comes.
It's not electric.
The Bronco?
No, that's the Mach-E Mustang. The Bronco's gas, baby.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is there an electric version of that?
I don't think so. Not yet. The Hummer is also $90,000. I'm not buying that.
Well, it's got this stupid ass shit where
the Hummer EV. But yeah, no, the Bronco's like a 6-cylinder, or I think you can get a V8 in it.
Why did I? Oh,
Jesus!
Why did I think that they were doing an electric one? I feel like I saw that somewhere.
They just did the Mach-E.
Ooh, that's a fucking stinker too.
I didn't miss that. You vibing with it a little bit more?
I'm trying to.
I think I like the Bronco more than I like the Bronco Sport.
Why? That's crazy. I could have swore I fucking saw.
Well,
anyway, so yeah, your boy, stupid. Fuck Ford. If I'm ever gonna get a Ford, it's gonna only be the Mustang, and it's gonna be the loud one and the fast one.
The big boy, the Shelby.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that big, but
it's just not necessary.
Yeah.
At this point, no, but we're actually gonna. We had talked about the three of us, Kluge, myself, Shep. We're gonna rate cars and do a tier list like we had talked about.
Yeah,
we can do that both race cars and just like regular sports
random
muscle cars,
shit.
Whatever you want to call it.
Well, so like, yeah, you could do like other stuff too.
Let's say we can take like the top 20 brands of that make a high performance vehicle, whether it be Chevy, Ford, Lamborghini. Like, we won't rate it based on. We'll do performance and it's maybe in a separate video or whatever, but based on looks we'll do for like the citizen cars, the regular everyday car like people can buy, and then we'll do looks for the race cars. And we have a cool thing going that we're trying to plan out for race cars that we did a little poll on, so I'm gonna try and get that together. And I have a lot of crap I have to do in this week.
You've been busy though, so
Yeah.
it comes out when it comes out.
Yeah. Bear with me.
It comes when it comes, just like me on a Tuesday afternoon. Today Tuesday?
No,
It's Wednesday. All right, I need to.
Anyway, it's only been 10 minutes. Holy fuck. Sorry.
Hell yeah, brother. My not poggers. What is my not poggers?
LeBron James.
No, that's
commenting.
my fucking worked up. That's
All right. Well, we're on worked up.
that's fucking goddamn.
So I watched a little bit of it, and I watched the part where LeBron and LeBron's on with Eli and Peyton, and Peyton's like, "Man, I could have just tossed it up to you and gotten 75 touchdowns."
Yeah, like why somebody gave Peyton Manning a script and said suck LeBron's dick, and that's all it was on the script.
Like I am again. We know he's athletic, but he grew up playing basketball. There's no way that he could have just transferred over and caught that many passes.
I'm sorry. Like, pick one of the best pass coverage.
Jalen would have covered him easily.
Yeah, and
Because his route running would have been shit.
And Jalen's not a big dude.
No.
And he would have got fucking worked by this guy. It's just technique. Like, I, obviously, to an extent, speed, agility, strength makes a difference, right? And we all played football, right? So we could say that. It makes a difference. But Tom over here was injured for 90% of his high school football career, and he was way undersized for all of his football career, youth included, and some of the best tackles I think I've ever seen, and that's out of some of the strongest, fastest, most athletic players that we've had. And that even goes into the college level. I saw some shit tackles at college from people. So it doesn't, like, just because he looks like he would be a monster receiver just because of his size and shit doesn't mean that he actually would have been.
Right.
I just, it boggles my mind when Eli Manning was like, you had a pretty good high school career. Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? You never hear anything about any current NFL players.
Look, you hear the only time I've really ever heard about high school stuff was, or is currently Archie Manning, but that's because he's a fucking Manning, not because he's that. I mean, he's good. He's doing records and shit like that. But I've
when he goes to college
or high school career,
and when he goes to college, they're going to talk about his college career. They're not going to look back on his high school career. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Like no current NFL player I've ever heard of, the person that's talking about them will say, in high school no. They'll go back to college and be like, oh, he was this in college. But
I've heard him do it.
To me,
doesn't
everybody
matter.
Everybody that plays college football, D3 included, you're the best at your high school. Like, for the most part, you can guarantee that you're the best at your high school. Okay? The people that can't cut it and that aren't starters, okay, they were probably middle tier. They put in enough effort to do well in their high school, but they're going to fall by the wayside in college. But anybody that's an all-star D1 athlete was a fucking monster when they were in high school. So you can't use that as an example.
Right, because how many D1 athletes are there? There's a lot.
So you can't, you have, out of the fucking thousands of high schools across the country, out of the fucking thousands of players that go play D1 football, you can't say, this guy in high school was pretty fucking good. Well, they all were. Like, you have to be good to play D1 football.
That's fair.
So that's just a stupid comment. And it's just
who fired up over here?
It's just so fucking woo! It just gets me boiling because he sits there and the camera's up to his neck, so he's got a big fucking his hog's just hanging out and he's hard. Like he's rock fucking hard and he's two hands stroking that bitch because the camera's only on his head. So
wait, hold on.
Woo!
He's not stroking it. They're stroking it for him.
Yeah, he just fucking I just don't and then that's all I saw afterwards.
Yeah,
LeBron and the fucking for 2 days, and I was like, oh.
I tell you, I've loved every second of that, of them being their Monday nights are amazing.
I do, yes,
they're great. I think they're awesome, and I yes, part of my take, guys made a point where it kind of distracts you from the game. But a lot of these Monday night games really haven't been that great, at least to me. They haven't mattered to me.
I have never been a super big fan of Thursday and Monday night football.
I'm Sunday all day, baby.
Like, I just it for whatever reason, it seems like when they schedule it, it always ends up being like some blowout or some 2-ass teams that nobody cares about. Like, isn't fucking Jacksonville and Cincinnati playing Thursday? Like, who's gonna watch that?
It's either a really shitty team, and it was always like when the Titans were really bad, it was always like Titans Jets or whatever.
And like tinfoil hat time, but they do that because that's the only football on that day.
Right.
And it forces people to watch the shitty teams.
Get the bad. Like when they make the schedule, they know.
Yeah, that would not get coverage normally. So it's like
they need to put Colts on that, and then I'll care.
Yeah, no. Give me.
Actually, I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch.
And this is from a guy who likes the Steelers, and the Steelers play a lot of Monday nights.
Yeah,
historically,
it's always a division rival for you guys on Monday nights.
Yeah,
it's
but
always
I'm just
Cincinnati. It's always.
But for whatever reason,
Cleveland.
the game's just never like it's just like nah. Like I'm not like.
The only time it really, I think that was a Sunday night game, was that Chiefs-Rams game that was like 60-60.
Yeah.
But I think that was Sunday night. I don't think that was Monday night.
Yeah, that's another thing too. The Chiefs, ooh.
Thank God.
That makes me happy.
Thank God. I'm
also,
you. And I know the Detroit Lions have like a pretty shit record, and I'm pretty sure they're 0-3. They've actually played pretty well.
Yeah, they just played some pretty good teams, haven't they?
They've kept it close every game, relatively close every game, and they've looked like Goff looks halfway decent.
I think the Raiders
halfway. I know he's struggled these past few games.
The Raiders, I think, are running a streak of luck. I don't know if they're that good.
See, they do this every year where their first 8 games are always like 6-2, whatever. They're doing pretty well.
Strong start, and then they about halfway through.
They have injuries up the ass coming down.
Pittsburgh can go fuck itself. I've had about enough of Ben Roethlisberger. I gotta be honest with you.
Did you see the Cincinnati comments?
Yes.
They quit.
Yes.
They just quit.
Fuck you, Green Bay.
Wait, I sent that video of him tripping? Right?
Yes.
It's the greatest. He drops back, moves a little bit, just falls.
He moved. That was,
and then just like
he moved. That was.
Salad tosses the.
He moved laterally. That was the problem.
It was the.
He didn't go vertical, so that was it. It
looked like an 80-year-old was trying to run quarterback,
falling, and I can't get up. Got a life alert in his
or
shoulder.
Or he's on like a slip and slide and just just down. Oh,
so bad.
Not that the Colts are any better.
No, that's a little disappointing, dude. I'm kind of riding the Carolina wave.
I hope Darnold.
I picked up their defense.
I love Sam Darnold, and I hope they keep him safe and happy and healthy.
Broncos and dude, Rams all day, baby. Rams the Super Bowl.
Rams are good.
We
kept it close for a bit. Actually, we kept it close the entire game, and we held Donald. The left side held Donald when Quentin was playing because he couldn't get past Quentin.
So I told you my boy, right, that I went against in college is the lineman for Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
I was watching. He was blocking Aaron Donald. Yeet. Worked. He got fucking. There was one play in particular where like the ball snapped and Brady had to move out of the way because fucking he was coming in.
Yeah.
And he didn't even. It was literally like ball snapped and it right by him. Like and don't get me wrong,
He's
this
so
kid's
fast.
good. Like
he's so fast.
This lineman that I know, he's really good. It's Marpet. He's not like a shit lineman, but he's not like. I mean, offensive linemen don't get a lot of credit really anyway, but I mean he's probably like middle to low high tier.
Unless you're a Green Bay fan or Colts fan and it's Bakhtiari or Quentin Nelson.
Yeah.
We give them a little too much credit because we don't have anybody else to give credit to.
Right. So,
Green Bay has other people, but they just...
But he got fucking, like... He got schmacked. Like, it was not even... It was not... it's just not a... He's in a league of his own. Like, he really is fucking...
Do you want to do way too early Super Bowl predictions?
Yeah, let's hit it.
I'm good with Rams in the NFC.
Yeah. I take that.
I think that it would be Rams-Bucks championship game. I don't think Green Bay is going to make it past first round.
No. And unless Kansas City gets some shit going, I really don't.
Because again, they was it the who was it last week? It was Detroit that they were. Right, it was Detroit that they beat them in the last second because they kicked a field goal, but it should never have come down to that. With Green Bay, like your team is that good, it should never have come down to that. Yeah. I hope the Colts sign Devontae Adams. They won't.
I'll take. I think Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers. I think he's a fuck, but
you want him as your quarterback?
Take him. Yeah, I'll take him, dude. Like
I think he's done after this year. I could see him being done. Okay, so we have our NFC teams. Who's your AFC teams? We'll do AFC Championship. What 2 teams? I don't think it's going to be the Chiefs this year. I don't think they're going to come back from this deficit, and I think we've seen the best of Mahomes. I don't think he's going to continue to grow.
Yeah, I agree.
That's probably a hot take that.
I mean, they're going to be up there though.
I think they'll be a wild card. Both of the AFC West team, 2 of the AFC West teams are 3-0. One's 2-1, and then there's 1-2 Kansas City Chiefs.
I don't know if Denver is good enough to make it.
They're really not.
I think they've just been kind of lucky.
I don't think either. That's the problem. Is I don't know if either.
I gotta be honest with you. The NFC's not really like
AFC.
I'm sorry.
No, only one I got are the Bills because they looked so much better since, but they've played 2 shit teams. Well, they played 1 shit team. Who did they play 2 weeks ago? Oh, Miami. And then they just played
they shouldn't have lost to Pittsburgh either.
No.
That was just a week 1.
That was week 1 because they didn't play.
Right?
Yeah. I could see them being I think they'll be in the AFC Championship.
Bills AFC Championship for sure.
But who else?
I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think anybody can beat them. I think Bills are going to the Super Bowl.
That'd be kind of cool.
Who's gonna beat them? I don't. Unless Carolina's that good.
Carolina's not in the AFC. They're NFC.
Oh, who am I thinking? Who the fuck else am I thinking of that's in Kansas City's bracket? Oh, the Raiders.
Raiders, Chargers.
Oh, Chargers could be up there.
I don't think so. I think they're good enough to contend. Might even have like a wild card showing, but
I don't think Baltimore makes it.
Not with the amount of injuries and drops.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
That honestly might be it. It might be them. Cleveland's been playing hard football, but they shouldn't have to play hard football against some of these teams.
Cleveland's probably gonna do what they did last year, though. They made a decent run at the end.
Yeah, I'll say. I'm
gonna say Cleveland
Rams.
I'm gonna say Cleveland Bills championship game, and then I'm gonna say Bills Rams.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
Unless the Colts go on a 14-win streak.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Bills Rams.
Yeah, which that's a fire Super Bowl. Like I'm all
sure
for it.
Chloe is gonna come and be like, "You guys are fucking stupid."
I am all for that. It's week 4. Fuck off. Like
right. Again, we just said it's way too early. We'll come back at week 8.
Yeah, even that's early. There's fucking 17 games.
Yeah. We'll come back at week 13 or 14.
Yeah.
When it's kind of already set.
That'd be cool though. Like I'm starting to vibe with the Bills, I got to be honest with you.
I still hate their fans.
I was going to say I still don't like their fans, and much love to my girlfriend, but the only reason why she likes the Bills is because of the fans. And like that's not
miserable.
The reason why I don't like Bills fans is because the Bills are so fucking good.
For the past 20 years.
Hold up. You make it sound like they've been good for fucking 30 years. No, you are good now. You have your right to say you're good. Okay? But don't be some fucking, they're the best team. They've always been so good. No, shut up. Garbage.
No, shut up.
No Super Bowl. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Okay? So, but I do think, fucking what's his name? The coach. He's good.
McDermott's awesome.
And he knows what he's doing. And
defense has looked halfway decent.
He's got some...
Since week 1.
Fucking Josh Allen, I think, was dog water when he first started, but he's making moves.
Yeah, 100%.
So, I think that's that. The LeBron thing, I think that was all there was some posts and shit that were annoying me. But all pretty much the same shit. Them talking about... Oh, when they were talking about, like, Dallas could have picked you up in the lockout, and he's like, oh, you're fucking... Pete Carroll was talking about too. Oh, shut up. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
That
was 10 years ago. Shut up. Move on.
I saw a thing about Simone Biles again. Like, I feel like sometimes ESPN doesn't know what to cover, so puts all of these fucking athletes that they're going to suck off in like a hat and then pulls from one and like reignites an old story.
So what happened with her?
Still talking about the Olympics. Like, how long have the Olympics been over?
Remember when we talked about this and how if she is battling this, we want her to be an advocate for mental health, and I haven't seen one thing about it. One thing since.
Oh, well, yeah. So then the post I see from my ESPN app was something about her saying that she just should have never went to the Olympics in the first place because she's been battling, mental health because of the whole Larry Nassar shit. And again,
totally get that.
He's a fucking scummer.
But
what happened to you and those other girls is fucked.
Stage since doing advocacy.
Right. And what I don't understand is why we're talking about it again.
I think the trial.
Why are we rehashing?
The trial just happened. One of the trials just happened. That's why.
Oh, okay. Maybe. Well, I'll give you that one. But it's one of those things where it's one of those things where Olympics are over. Okay, you did what you did during them for whatever reason. Okay, you need to now
double down,
stick to your guns.
Yep.
Now that the Olympics are over, we don't go back to the Olympic incident. No. Move on. Over. Now, still talk about mental health getting better. The trials are going on for the scumbag. I get it. You could do all of that, but don't bring up the Olympics again. That's it. They're done. No.
Yeah.
Okay. It's almost as if we're bringing up the Olympics again, like we keep having to justify why we made the decisions we made. You don't have to justify a fucking thing. You made the decision you made. Whatever. Move on.
Hindsight is not going to get there.
So work on getting yourself better. Work on outreach. Work on putting this scumfuck to prison. Like, work on that now. And you could talk about that. But rehashing the Olympic incident is not. No. Why are we doing that?
Just move on.
And that's not on her. That's, again, another bitch I have with
ESPN.
Fucking ESPN and their
medias and
infinite wisdom.
Infinite wisdom.
But they're fucking stupid. So anyway.
Yeah.
So that's worked up. That was a good worked up.
All right, what's your poggers? Not poggers.
My fucking toenails, dude. I need a pedicure.
Dude, pedicures the best.
They're so long. My toenails, dude. That's my not poggers. My toenails are too long, and I need to get a little.
Okay, what's your actual not poggers?
That's my not poggers.
Oh, okay.
I need to get a pedicure. I'm gonna get one tomorrow.
Okay. Anyway.
So my story. Okay, so I gotta get your thoughts on this. Okay.
Okay.
So last week, me and Dominique had gotten invited to a housewarming party for one of her friends. So we went.
I remember the day.
And forgot about that.
We'll talk about that after.
Okay. That's Tom's Not Poggers. God, that makes this story all the better.
He doesn't like
I completely forgot about that. And she had some drinks. We're having a good time. She wants to come back to my house. So I take North Road back to my house. And she's like, "Oh, isn't Foxy's around here somewhere?" And I was like, "Yeah."
That's a strip club.
She's like, "I want to go." I was like, "What?
What?
Excuse me?" Now, I don't think I've ever heard in my life of a girl wanting to take her man to a strip club. Yes. Now, for context, of people that don't understand,
she's plastered.
Foxy's is disgusting.
Yeah.
The girls there are not attractive.
This is like hillbilly.
It's more of a let's go and make fun of people situation. So I'm like, oh, I fuck with it. Because I'm all for making fun of people, right? And lo and behold, when we get there. Now, also, mind you, this is my first ever strip club that I've been in. So, not the great first experience. But anyway, so you go there and it is straight up big trucks, mud caked all over the side of them, no doors, fucking rednecks stumbling out with half chubs. Oh, that was a good one. I think the mic's gonna pick that one up. Anyway,
the burble.
So, I'm just like, this is fucked. This is so fucked. So we get in there, and again, girls nasty, but surprisingly, a lot of couples.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that's a fucking thing that they do out here in the cornfield. Okay, but I can guarantee you that shit doesn't happen at a higher end strip club in the city. Like, that seems odd to me.
Well, the thing is, in a higher end strip club, the guy generally doesn't want his wife knowing he's there.
That's what I'm saying.
But like, because he's spending so much money. Where at Foxy's, you don't have to spend a lot of money.
No. So this shit was. At first, I was like, I don't want to do this. I'm
uncomfortable.
I do not.
I can't believe you guys actually went.
Feel comfortable doing this. She kind of pulled a little bit, and I was like, all right. So I went, and I'm glad I did because I had a funny fucking time.
That's wait, hold on. This is what you bailed on us for?
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Go
fuck yourself.
That makes it even better.
So
a little detour time. Okay, hold on.
Shep texted me. I think it was like Thursday. No, it was like Wednesday. Earlier in the week, he goes, "Hey."
You text me Wednesday and it's like, "Hey, are you free?" And I was like, "Nah, I work."
That's what. You're right, because that was my day off or whatever. And so we had. Or yeah, I Jesus Christ, honestly, you pushed it out more when you started laughing.
I know, I almost shit my pants.
We had talked about trying to record another gaming with HWR or whatever, and he goes, "Oh, I'm free Friday, Saturday, Sunday." Kluge's like, "Perfect, I'm free Friday, Saturday, Sunday." I was like, "Perfect, I'm free Saturday night or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, like the nights, at nights, whatever." So we're all figuring. At least me and Kluge are figuring Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday. Like, we're gonna plan it as in like. Obviously, that means we're gonna play Friday, possibly play these next days.
Now I get where we're coming
like, "Oh, can't tonight. We just got invited to a party," and we're like, he's like, "But I'll be home late, so we can play later." And I was like, "Whatever. That's annoying. You're a shitbag, but okay, we'll play later." Later comes, and he goes, sorry, not tonight. Girlfriend got a little too drunk. Can't do much. This motherfucker's at a strip club.
Woo!
This piece of shit.
No, okay, so...
No, go f*** yourself. That is how that goes.
To be fair, the miscommunication
is on you.
When I say Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was expecting, like...
Hey, Friday, 8 p.m., we're going.
At any point, those 3 days, not... all of those 3 days, or you see what I'm... So that's where...
Bullshit. This dude's a gamer in and out. He wants those 3 days to be doing that. But
yes,
this motherfucker was like, you know what?
But other things happen. Goodbye. Other things happen.
But it's not the first time that he's completely bailed on me.
Well, you know...
I haven't bailed on you. I haven't bailed on you.
All right. All right, moving on. So, we get in there.
The title of this is going to be Shep's the Shitbag.
We get in there. No, you got to say something about the strip club. You got to clickbait it.
Yeah, Shep went to a strip club.
Yeah. So we get in there, and it starts off with...
the strip club story.
It starts off with these fucking two people stumbling in, this old lady and then this like younger looking dude. Come to find out...
together?
Yeah, to find out it's mother and son. So... we get in there and the bouncer's like, all right, you got to pay $5, whatever. So
you have to pay to get in?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So she's fucking, the mom's hammered and she's like, so this is my son and I'm like, and first of all, I'm like, where the fuck am I? Like, what is going on?
You two together here?
What is going on? Why is it? And then I see him getting a fucking lap dance later and she's like, woo! She's up and I'm like, what? Oh, okay. So that was first fucking like funny story.
Oh.
So we get in there and then just seeing the people in there. up at the stage, the fucking old guys that just worked, they're retired, but they still have a full-time job, and they just fucking got off. He just got off work. There's a short little dude that was standing there at the bar with this like look on his face because he was fucking half in the bag, half boner. Like it's just, I was like, bro, this shit is killing me. So we kind of stood over like in the corner. This one girl, bless her soul, super nice lady, fucking disgusting, comes up to me and Dominique, and she's like trying to get some shit, and I'm like, nope. She was like talking to Dominique, because at this point Dominique's very friendly. So
at this point, okay.
She's like talking to her or whatever, and if there's one thing that my girlfriend is good at, is egging drunk people on. She's very good at it. So she's like talking to this lady, and then the lady's like, oh, who's this? She wanted to say I was her brother to see what the girl would do.
Oh, God.
But she knew that I would, A, fuck it up.
Yeah.
Because I would shut that shit down immediately.
Yeah, nope.
And B, she didn't want to get pissed and fight the girl. So I was like, okay, so good we didn't do that. But she tried to keep talking. So that incident happened a little while later. She tried to come up and like insert herself in me and Dominique's conversation again. She tried doing it like 3 times. You're 55. Your fucking saggy titties are resting on your kneecaps. Okay, and I can hear your fucking arthritis from a mile away. Get away. You're a nice lady, but no.
This is okay, but first off, this is your fault. This is your fault entirely. So you can't be mad at that woman at all.
No, not mad at her.
That is you.
Not mad at her at all.
You agreed to do this.
I did, and I'm not mad at her.
So you should have been like, you can talk to me because I fucked up.
No.
That's on you.
100%. No.
100% of this is on you.
No, that doesn't mean that I have to torture myself, okay? Fucking lose brain cells.
No, but that's their job, is to come up and do that. So you can't be
and
like...
it's go on stage and have the horny fucking old guy throw money at you, okay? Don't come to me.
That's part of her job.
Don't come. So then we're sitting there, and I'm seeing other like couples in there, and I'm like, what is this? It must be a thing out here that they'd come do this. And then I see this group of 3 women come in, just women, 2 younger girls, and then a fucking old lady. Not even kidding, 80 years old. Like, I'm standing over there, and I'm just like,
they're trying to get her like upbeat. Like, yeah,
what the fuck?
I used to do this in my day.
I'm like, what is going on with this? Like, why is this shit happening? Like, I don't understand it. The weird shit that's going on. The old lady's up there getting fucking ass shaking in her face. I'm like, bro, she gonna have a fucking heart attack. Them cheeks clapping in her face, she gonna have a heart attack. So the last part of that just killed me was this one of the security guys. He's a black gentleman, and this matters to the story. Okay, I'm not just saying that.
Okay.
So 2 black women go on the stage, and it's their turn. They're going to do their whatever. And they... I have to watch how I say this. Okay. Round. Like...
Their caboose?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said it, not me. So
I said caboose.
They're just, and in terms of like good at what they do, I don't know. I don't have a gauge, but they're like fucking up at the roof, like swinging themselves around. Okay. Like they were not doing what the other girls that were there that were doing.
Yeah.
So they were clearly more experienced, and it was quite the scene to behold. And the one black security guy that was walking around like was kind of looking, but he wasn't. He's
trying to be professional.
Right. And then he walks by me and Dominique, and he's kind of shaking his head, and of course my girlfriend's like, oh, what's wrong? And he's like, I'm just thinking about Sunday school. And I just started laughing. And I was like, bro, it was so funny. He's like, gonna have to call my priest in the morning. He just fucking was like, it was just really funny. Like the way he said it, he just acted so disgusted, but you could kind of tell he was like
kind of into it.
Yeah, kind of trying to grab a piece.
He also works there. Like what the fuck?
I was just it was quite the experience. I'm glad I did it, and it was really funny, and I had to talk about it. So
well, you're a shitbag for it. So
yep, yeah.
Still not happy with you. But we did record Sunday.
Dude, we got 4 minutes to bang out movies.
We can just skip them.
All right.
We'll skip them. We'll do it next week.
Movie next week. That's good, actually, because I want to watch that Sopranos movie that's coming out.
I have interest, but I don't know if I have full interest. Before we go to our thank yous, I do want to shout out one Mr. Brandon Odom. I know we haven't talked about him in a while, but dude's a living legend. His most recent video deserves the views. So go watch him, go follow him, subscribe. He deserves it. He's a good dude, and he just wants to make everybody's life better. So go hang out with good old Brandon Odom. I'll link him in the description because he deserves it, because he's the bomb. Anyway, so thank you to all of our sponsors. Falcon, I'm going to start with you because you made a couple new cars. You're the best. I love you. OGO, GoPro, Pavilion Machine Tool, Rogue Energy, code HWR 2020, all caps.
Let's go.
Big Party Sound.
Firebeats.
Thank you all. Last but not least, thank you, Stack Up, for continuing to keep our boys happy, healthy, and here.
Thank you for keeping us bussing.
So go support them any way you can. And thank you all. Love you. Sorry, it was in and out of being that little bit that worked up into the story time was good. The first part was pretty slow because my juices weren't flowing yet.
Okay.
But we're here.
I don't know if that okay.
The juices weren't flowing yet.
Yeah, all right.
Brain juices. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. There it is.
That was great.
There it is.
Anyway, love you. Goodbye.